Okay, we're back for another rant of the Guru. So we've had a pretty busy last 2 weeks, very sea-lot filled 2 weeks. We had Guru Richard de Bordes, Maha Guru Richard de Bordes, in Miami, Florida, doing a 3-day event that was very intensive. Everybody's legs are still sore. And for those of you who have ever trained with Guru de Bordes, you know that the physical athletic ability of the sea-lot player has to be high. A lot of work on being in low and medium stances and moving from low to high, high to low, and holding the low stances for a long period of time is trained. It's not for the faint of heart. A lot of people only do 1 day. They can't do the 3 days. Some do it, some don't. But those of us that train in Harimau Minangkabau under Guru Richard are used to it, so we work this a lot. We'd like to be as low as we can for conditioning purposes. You might not necessarily fight there all the time, but you can go into it at any given moment with or without a warm-up, because your tendons and ligaments and strength are there for that. So this is also why I'm an advocate of squatting every day, whether it is with the barbell or a trap bar or with a kettlebell or with body weights, because the ability to squat on command at any given moment is a very powerful asset to anybody involved in close quarter combat. Now we had a great time with Guru de Bordes. I wish you, Guru de Bordes, a lot of health, wealth, and prosperity, and a lot of hormat on behalf of my students and I. We had a great time with you. Too bad the time was too short. I wish we could spend more time, which we'll do again soon. So we'll have Guru de Bordes again, and hopefully we'll have him here on the Guru's Rants one day. Let's see, the last weekend I was in Colorado, Saturday and Sunday, with Babak Willem de Thouars, Uncle Bill, and it was great to see him. He's always happy and great to see him move. You know, for his age, it's amazing to see an 83-year-old man do the things he does with the sea-lot. It just shows, and it's testimony to the training and the practice and to his ability. We did some interesting training, him and I. He did some live blade training, so we did a lot of live blade stuff. And his blades are pretty scary because they are razor sharp. We used a klurit, which is like a hooked, it's not a karambit, but it's like a hooked knife that looks like a hooked machete almost. And we used a regular, very sharp, long blade that looks almost like a kitchen knife or something like that. But anyhow, it was a great time training with Uncle Bill, and he passed on a lot of great information about internal training, how to use the softness in the art to develop power, and how to attack the anatomical regions. Again, it's just great stuff. I got to see some new faces that I've never met before. Great people like Guru Conrad Bui, Guru Conrad, excellent Penchak Silat and Kuntao, and excellent Serak. His Serak is from Uncle Bill and also from Guru Rudy Terlinden. We got to see also Guru Ben Fajardo. It was great to see you. We've been friends online, but it was great to see him there. Let's see, Guru Ted Garcia, which is phenomenal Kuntao Salat and phenomenal Serak from Uncle Willem. Sifu Don Miller was very impressive with his Tai Chi. I was extremely impressed with his Qigong and Tai Chi work. Those of you that know that Serak contains Tai Chi, Xingyi, and Pakwa. And those of you who don't know, well, now you know. I recommend highly that you touch hands with Sifu Don Miller. He's an extraordinary martial artist, an extraordinary practitioner of Tai Chi. Sifu Chad Bailey was there, another former local from Miami, Florida, who I love dearly as a brother. He had excellent stuff. He was teaching some great basics in handwork from Filipino martial art and also Serak, which are very similar. You know, the Panatukan and Hubad Lubad are very similar to some of the 1, 2, 3, and 4 count drills in Serak, the Pukulan drills. It was great to see that. There was also Stuart Lauper, maybe I pronounced his name wrong, who was very impressive. He's a famous fighter, kickboxer, and boxer, and I believe he used to train on Benny the Jet Urquidez's team. I don't know if that's correct or not. Maybe I'm quoting that wrong. But anyhow, this guy was tough as nails and excellent practitioner. And he's a long-time private student of Uncle Willem. And he had great movement, great Serak and Kun Tao. A couple guys there that were from Uncle Paul and from Uncle Victor, and who had trained with those guys, and they were there. They were very good. There's a couple guys from the Willem Readers group. They were there training. Sifu Richard Clear was there. It was great to see you, Sifu Richard. Another excellent Tai Chi and internal martial artist. He had great concepts and principles, and very, very knowledgeable and skillful player of the Kun Tao arts. Another one that it was hard to forget was Guru Philip Silas. Excellent Penchak Silat and Kun Tao. I really enjoyed his interpretation of Uncle Serak and the monkey training. He did some very interesting stuff. Guru Daniel Presteya, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry, Guru, if I say that wrong. Excellent Penchak Silat, very traditional Javanese. Looked like Javanese, and maybe East Javanese. I'm not sure where he's from, but excellent movement. A lot of what looked to me like Monyet and Simachan and Chimande, Chikalong, this kind of thing. I enjoyed his humor, and his way of teaching was very nice. Anyhow, it was a great time. The Serak Symposium was fantastic. I look forward to the next one. We're going to have a Serak camp in Miami again with Uncle Willem de Thouars sometime when the weather cools down, so either November or in January. So mark that down in your calendars. I will let you all know. I highly recommend, if you're in the region of Colorado, to go see Uncle Willem, and go see also his students who are instructors, like Sifu Ted Garcia, and also Sifu Colby, who's an amazing practitioner, excellent Kun Tao, excellent Serak. Anyhow, it was a great time, and for those of you who for years have said that Uncle Willem doesn't have Serak, well, you're wrong. And you have to understand that the root of Serak really is the Kun Tao and the native arts of Indonesia and Indochina, that whole area. So anyhow, do yourself a favor, do yourself some research, go train, go seek out, if you have Kun Tao in your area, go train Kun Tao. If you have Serak in your area, go train Serak. If you have Harimau, go train Harimau. Anyhow, you have a great one. Hormat, we'll talk soon.